Hello, my dear friends. Today I'm talking about Jupiter and Saturn retrograde cycles in 2020. I start with the Jupiter. Generally speaking, Jupiter in Capricorn signifies that you attract the best fortune when you are organized and direct. You know exactly what you want, you have integrity and an ethical approach in your work and a mature attitude in your life. You need to be disciplined, committed, with persistence in what you want to realize. You have a strong need to concrete results. Your attitude is to work hard and to be practical, realistic, and with the optimist attitude about results. Your judgment is mature, realistic. Maybe you don't have too much imagination during this time or a risk-taking attitude, but try to use this period, especially that Jupiter in Capricorn makes a good aspect with Uranus in Taurus, so it's time to innovate during this aspect. You need to learn to be more flexible and tolerant of weakness, your weaknesses or other people's weaknesses during this transit. Health issues with Jupiter in Capricorn are usually related to any kind of excesses, while Capricorn issues are often connected to the knees and bones, to obstructions, rheumatism or arthritis, or issues related to melancholy. I don't want to say depression because maybe it's too much. Actually, Jupiter is Jupiter no matter the place. No matter if Jupiter doesn't feel well in Capricorn, but Jupiter is a great benefic anyway. It's possible that latent problems in these areas can magnify during this Jupiter transit. So my invitation is to take care more about yourself, your health, your psychic, your stress management should be well conducted. You can see my video about Jupiter transiting Capricorn. There I'm talking about this also. So let's see when Jupiter is retrograde. So Jupiter enters in retrograde station on 13th of May 2020. Then Jupiter is starting the retrograde motion in Capricorn starting with 15 May 2020. Then is coming in direct station on 12th of September, and finally Jupiter is coming on the good track on direct motion on 14th of September. During the retrograde cycle of Jupiter, people generally tend to learn from their own experiences some lessons, and situations may arise when certain adjustments are required for some large-scale projects. If you are traveling during these times, try to organize your traveling better and do not panic if you lose your luggage. You will learn not to rely on the help of others, and you will become more adaptable to reality. You need to see the reality as it is, not to judge it as good or bad, because reality is not good and bad either. It's as it is. What about Saturn retrograde cycle in 2020 in Aquarius and Capricorn? Saturn transits can also be considered times of conservations in whatever area of life Saturn is affecting. You generally build up your reserves and conserve your energy during this period. Delays and little bit problems might be experienced. Things break down your needs often go unmet by others. You often feel misunderstood and even left out. It's a kind of perception. It's not about that this is the reality. Actually, maybe it's a lack of sense of humor because you are too serious and you take it too personally. So it's about ego here. You take it personally, every word that other people are talking about you. This is a good attitude. Think about it. You are on this earth to play a role and to enjoy this, not to judge others and don't think that you are in the middle of universe and you are the best in the world. Each of you has qualities. This is true. Saturn transits teach you to take responsibility for yourselves, but you need to be mature and to realize that you cannot always pass the blame for your problems to others. You need to reach the reality and see the reality in its eyes and to use your inner strength instead to rely on others. Rely on yourself. You have the power inside from within. This is that you have to remember all the time during this retrograde cycle of the Saturn. Saturn demands simplicity, realism. See the truth in its eyes. Also, Saturn tests yourself. It's about reveal weak areas that need to be developed in this period. So actually Saturn, it's the teacher. It's coming to say that you have something left to learn. The retrograde cycle of Saturn in 2020 is starting on 10th of May, when already Saturn is in Aquarius. Then retrograde motion is starting on 12th May in Aquarius. Then is moving this retrograde motion in Capricorn on 2nd of July. Then it's in direct station in Capricorn on 28th of September. Then it's in direct motion in Capricorn starting with 30th of September. And then it's in direct motion in Aquarius starting with 17th of December. So it's a long journey in two zodiac signs and a traditional Hellenistic astrology. Saturn is ruling Capricorn and Aquarius, both of them. Of course, that Aquarius has the second ruler, a modern one, Uranus. And you have to see the different approach, because Uranus will be, and it's already, in Taurus, and Saturn in Capricorn is making a good relationship with Uranus in Taurus. So here it's a kind of help that Uranus is giving to Saturn to make an innovative change and to learn in an unique way the lessons. Then when Saturn is coming in Aquarius, the ruler, the modern ruler, Uranus, is coming also to give a hand of help. So what can happen during this retrograde cycle of Saturn? Even you feel a slowdown in some activities, it depends a lot of the house in your natal chart where this transit of Saturn retrograde it's happened, and what kind of personal planets will meet in during this transit. No matter what, in which kind of activity you will need to make some changes, you will work harder, or you will make a bigger effort in making plans, and some adjustments or expansions are not excluded for better efficiency. Saturn usually requires a better organizations or structure of information. Relationship with certain authorities are complicated, so any action to be completed requires patience and perseverance. So no matter what you have to do in 2020, no matter if it's about Jupiter or Saturn, they have a common track for a while in their retrograde periods. So you need more effort and more focus in which way you are working, you are learning, you are relate with others in a serious manner, but do not forget about your sense of humor, because you don't need to be sad during this period. Okay, you can be serious, but in an enjoying way. Yeah, I know it sounds very complicated, but it's not. So try to remember this. Don't forget your sense of humor during this year of 2020. Smile often. Okay? Bye-bye.